Thank you very much, Toastmaster and fellow Toastmasters. I go by the name of Khati Makhashwa, and what you see before you is a very iconic photo over there and some very iconic dates. Now, as you know, June is known to us now as Youth Month, but it is something that's part of the history and heritage of our country. What happened in June 16, 1976 was somewhat of a revolution, and this is exactly what this iconified picture represents over here. You've got young students who look like they're in a very tumultuous situation. You know, it looks like there's a rally going on, there's bullets being fired, you know, there's people protesting, there's people dying, and this was all to fight against the oppression that existed in our country over 37 years ago. Now, I'm a young person today, and I'm employed, and I'm qualified, and you know, I can be able to stand in front of you guys and speak fluently because of the opportunities I've been afforded, because of the things that happened so many years ago. I was born pre-1994, however, I was still very young, so I wasn't actively involved in the struggle for liberation in the country, especially for people who are considered to be non-whites. But I absolutely have them to thank, because I'm the person that I am today because of what they fought for, fighting for freedom, fighting for liberation, fighting for education, fighting for economic freedom. And even though I stand here today and I'm able to present this speech to you, talking about what my forefathers and men fought for, we are still going through a lot of these kind of things and these kind of issues today. There's racism, there's still violence. We look at things like the Marikana at the moment. So it's not that it's been completely eradicated, but it still exists. But what June means to me as a young person, obviously I'm a youth, so it is Youth Month, it is all about the youth. It means that I just need to keep giving back to the community, and I need to keep being aware of what people had to go through in order for me to be where I am today. People like our parents, people like our older brothers and sisters who were involved in the June 16, 1976 happenings that happened when the students were just tired of being oppressed. Now, one of the key things that actually created or gave birth to this whole protest was that English and Afrikaans were going to be the only languages used as a medium in all schools, and people were protesting against that because, you know, they felt like, first of all, the Bantu education system wasn't working. It was absolutely not par with what the superior people were being taught, but also they felt like it was kind of even more oppression on the youth, and the youth were absolutely sick and tired of everything that was happening at the time being brought about by the apartheid government. So this just means a lot to me, and it's a topic that's very close to my heart. It is something that I'll never forget about, and I'll keep talking about until I'm older, to say that because of this, I'm the person that I am today. I'm able to speak to you today. I'm able to present myself because of things that happened in June 16, 1976. Now, the question that I'd like to pose to the floor is that, you know, which previous events have led to you becoming the person that you are today? Is it because you studied, or is it because you were also involved in some kind of operation? And how do you feel about our rainbow nation? Do you honestly believe that we are in a rainbow nation, or do you honestly think that we live in a facade? One example I'd like to give before I close off is that when you look for a job, for instance, you need to state your race. You know, companies are talking about different demographics. You know, we need to hire so many black people, so many white people, so many colored people. So are we not living in a new kind of, you know, facade of this rainbow nation, of this non-racist society, or of this, you know, free country? Because I honestly believe that yes, we may have gotten over certain hurdles, like, you know, certain people of different races not being afforded opportunities as other people. I think we might be over that, but I think we may still be stuck in that. You still got, you know, children struggling, children not getting an adequate education, children going to schools under trees. And has everything that our forefathers fought for in 1976 gone down in dust? Have we just forgotten about it? Is it sugar-coated? And this is what I would like you guys to think about when I end off my speech, is to say that we've come a long way, pre-1994, 37 years since June 16, 1976, but do we still have a long way to go? Are there certain things that, you know, are still just a blur in what we consider to